We have just arrived for episode 2 of Nicole Uncut podcast. I am so excited because I am here on Reggie Bullock's private island, NBA star Bullock Island. And I'm so ready for episode 2. So make sure y'all tune in to this episode on YouTube at Nicole Uncut. Like and subscribe because more content like this is coming from Nicole. Yeah, this is it. I'm it. And Nicole Uncut, Fashion by Nicole. This is how we do it, baby. Hey guys, welcome to Nicole Uncut, and we're here today in Belize with Reggie Bullock, NBA star. So we're gonna be doing our interview today. Hey Reggie, how you doing?
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. And thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Usually I say thank you for coming, but now I'm saying thank you for having me here, guys. We are in Belize and we are on Reggie Bullock's private island doing our interview today. So let's have some fun. I know I'm from Belize. Big up Jungle. All right.
Thanks for having me. Let's get to it.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Now, before we dive into this beautiful private island, I definitely wanted to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to your heart, which is both of your sisters. Right. You've spoken openly about losing both of your sisters to both hate crime and gun violence and the impact that it's had on you. It's clear the tragedy brought out a greatness in you, especially through your advocacy and foundation work. So can you tell us more about how their influence shaped your legacy?
Starting with my oldest sister, Maya Henderson.
Yes.
She was born my brother. Her name was Kevin Long. That was the name that my mom gave her, but she lived her life as a transgender woman. So just about me accepting her at a young age to allow her to live her life. Once I made it pro, I just felt like once I lost her, it was a part of me to be able, bring awareness to her life, to her story, and really understand, all the trauma and everything she dealt with as a young kid to, want to switch over. So I wanted to know more about it. So I started being an advocate for the LGBTQ community. And then in 2016, I started doing that. She passed away in 2014. In 2016, I started advocating for the LGBTQ community. And then in 2019, I lost my second sister, Keosha Moore, and both in the same city of Baltimore, Maryland. So that was Maya Henderson is my oldest sibling, and Keosha was right up under me. So I'm the middle child in between those two. So now I'm the oldest of the family. My mom had 5 kids. I have a younger brother named Marquise Brown and a younger sister named Kawanda Brown. So we still close, we still family, but it's nothing like, having us whole as a family. So their legacy is what I wanted to carry on. I built this island in honor of them. I started businesses back home in North Carolina in honor of them. So everything I try to do is try to, bring their names and their legacy along with me to try to bring awareness on the trauma that happened to them as young kids.
That's amazing, and it's unimaginable. So I'm so sorry for your loss and your family as well too.
Thank you.
And it's great what you're doing and just keeping their name going and putting everything that you're doing and having them be a part of it.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
You've been one of the few voices in the league consistently standing up for the LGBTQ plus rights, especially in honor of your sister. What pushed you to turn that personal pain into public advocacy, and what impact do you hope it leaves behind?
I would say, so I got drafted in 2013, and, my sister was already in that mode of, being a transgender woman. So a lot of the time when I was younger, she wasn't very involved in my basketball scheduling. She knew, she had the best basketball player brother in the city, but, she lived her own life. So I never really was close to her on her life way, right? So as I got drafted in 2013, and when she passed in 2014 and 2016 is when I started advocating for him. And I just wanted to really know the life that my sister lived, because a lot of people in the world don't know about, the trauma that they deal with, the different rights that they can't do, right? So my sister was born male, but she lived her life as a female every day, but she would still have to be in the state of North Carolina, has to go to the man bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of little different things like that, what I didn't really understand. Like I was a straight man growing up, basketball player of the city. Everybody in the city knew me, but everybody kind of just knew my sister as, oh, that's Reggie's sister. Oh, that's Reggie brother, So she could fight. She was into fashion, you know. That's how my sisters grew up. So it was like me really just, you know, carrying on a legacy and just the legacy that I wanted to leave behind. Like my sisters was real people, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I just wanted to continue to just keep carrying on their legacy and everything that they believe in. I try to stand on, and I push it down to my kids. They know who they former uncle was. That's
great.
Now they aunt, you know. So they understand the life that, you know, I try to bring equality to everyone. So that's what I push for. Those are my initiatives within my foundation and the businesses that I push, and just me as a person.
Yeah. People to be more aware on how it is to live like that and what they go through, as well as being accepting and just understanding. Yeah. So that's really good. Did losing your sisters change the way you view life, love, and loyalty?
Yes. I would definitely say that. So when I lost my first sister in 2014, she was always like the fighter of the family, always like the backbone of the family, kind of like kept us together. So when I lost her, I knew that kind of that role kind of fell onto me. So I just gotta, you know, I held on to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they say in the Bible is God won't put more in than you can bear, right? So I just felt like I had a lot coming in my life, and then God, you know, took one of my sisters away. So at that time, took one of my sisters away. So I just felt like I just had to carry on that family strength, that family everything. So she had that within her, and I just kind of continue to just try to carry that on, and that's her name. And to my siblings, to my kids, to my family, and everything. So I grew up fast. I was raised by my grandmother, but my mom is very close in my life right now. She lives with me back home in Atlanta, Georgia. So me and my mom is very close right now. So just trying to keep that family close on the, you know.
Family is a big, huge thing for you.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell.
Huge.
All right. So what's something about your sister's stories you want the world to never forget?
About my sisters, I would probably say just equality. They believed in the things that they believed in. Starting with my older sister, Maya. She was, like I said, she was transgender, but she believed that, you know, everybody should be able to be equal, you know? So those are some of the things that I would say on her life. And then one thing about my sister, Kiosha, I would probably say just her strength about her kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really loved her boy. She had one boy, Carson. And just like, you know, just the strength that she had to be a mother, a young age mother at the time that she had her kid, and just trying to just provide for him and trying to figure her life out. My sister was one of those ones that was trying to figure it out. And I commend her on, you know, trying to figure it out in life at such a young age. With having a kid at, you know, I think she had him at like 19 or something like that, you know, so just trying to figure everything out, because I was always on them. She was always just open ears, just trying to hear it. Yeah.
I'm glad they have you as well too, you know, to be there in their lives as that figure and to continue his mother's legacy on. So that's amazing. Okay, Reggie, so what's the most powerful conversation you've had with a young person who felt seen because of your work?
Most powerful, I would probably say one of my best friends. One of my best friends is this guy named Dexter Strickland, formerly known as Dexter Strickland. He'll clown me if I say it, if he heard me call him Dexter Strickland, but his name is Baden Jackson. He's been a close friend of mine. We was college teammates at the University of North Carolina. He was point guard, I was shooting guard. And, you know, his life took him a different way in life, and mine took me to the NBA. And throughout my whole NBA career, he was there with me along the road, stayed with me. And then one of his most challenging times was probably like, you know, 2 years ago. And just be able to see, you know, I'm always into like trying to create a business, trying to create and do something. So just having a friend like him, to actually see him take something from nothing and turn it into something, to see how big it was, I think that was like one of the most remarkable things that I seen from him. And I would probably say, if you was to ask him, that, you know, he's seen that energy that I was always just trying to create something. I was always just trying to do something. I was always trying to do it. So, you know, what they call it, like feathers of a fin flock together, you know? So it's kind of like, me and him he was always just saying me create. So it's just like, you know, just me, even if I wanted to invest into the business that he just started and everything, it's just like, his mindset is kind of just like mine. So I was
Yeah.
just thinking it was dope and admiring to be able to have two friends on the same type of goals, to be
Yeah.
better, to create different cool things for the world to be able to enjoy. And we bounce ideas off each other all the time. So I definitely commend him for that. His name is Baden Jackson.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. All right. So speaking of the younger generation, you do have two younger boys. No, you have three boys
Yes.
actually, and your twins and your older son.
Yeah.
What lessons are you intentional about passing down to the next generation of Bullocks?
The next generation of Bullock. So we here on Bullock Island. I would probably say one of the legacies that I would love to leave behind and for them to carry on is just hard work and commitment. Believing that everyone is equal, believing that everybody has the same energy, has the same will, the same power to become anything in life that you want to become. So as long as my Bullock brand and Bullock legacy can continue to carry that on, I feel like we will be able to last throughout generations to come. And I think it all starts with having a rich mindset, you know, and I would divide that with a poor mindset. And I would say the rich mindset is not a difference between rich and poor.
Right.
It's a difference in between your mindset. So if I believe and say that I can do something, that's a rich mindset automatically, you know? So as long as I can continue to carry that on as a brand and as a legacy, that's what I will most want my name and last name to be honored for generations to come.
All right, that's good. And I'm sure it will be as well.
Yeah.
So when your kids look back one day, what do you hope they say about you? Not as a baller, but as a man and as a father to them.
As a father and as a man and as a everything, granddad, everything, you know, I would want to say that my great granddaddy just had the will to fight, the will to you know, just go through anything and try to leave a legacy and work hard daily to try to bring something that was never left behind for me. So as long as I can leave that and people can hang on to that, I think we'll be all right for a lot of generations to come. Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Your boys, are you prepping them early for the NBA or do you see something else for them in their future?
I'm open to anything, but like I said, I'm a basketball player first. So the apple ain't gonna fall too far from the tree. But if they be the best pilot in the world, I'll be proud of them. If they can be whatever that they want to be, I would definitely be proud of them. But obviously, you know, basketball is my first thing, my first love in life. And my oldest son right now, he's 12 years old, playing middle school ball in Baltimore, Maryland. Pretty talented kid. He goes to a lot of college basketball camps in the summer, playing well-recognized AAU basketball in the summer. My two younger boys now, they play a little basketball in the house. I'll be having them dribbling with their left and right hand, but they're 4 years old now, so they slowly starting to come into it. And probably like next summer or something, I will actually roll the ball out there for them to really start training and really start developing as a player, a young player.
Well, I'm sure they're better than me, even at the
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to do a segment called Off the Court with Reggie. So I'm going to throw a couple questions at you, a few questions at you, but you have to answer like right off the top of your head. So we're going to play a fun game.
Okay.
So what's a perfect off day like for you with no basketball, no media, just you?
Scrolling on YouTube and smoking hookah.
Okay. What's one thing your kids or family clown you about all the time?
My lips and my nose.
Why?
They think they big. They think they big.
When you're on your island in Belize, what's your go-to playlist or artist?
OTV, Kwani. I think he's from Philly. Or no, I think he's from Philly or Florida, but one of that artist right there. I probably listen to. Or Low Shimmy.
Okay, nice. Too, What's one piece of advice you give to your younger self outside of basketball? TikTok. You taking too long.
Say that one more time. Ask me one time every time.
What's one piece of advice you give to your younger self outside of basketball?
Trust no one.
Ooh. What's one dream you have that has nothing to do with sports or fame?
Own multiple islands.
Okay. Hey y'all, that was Off the Court with Reggie. And listen, this is the side of Reggie that the world needs to see because he seems pretty fun, you know?
Yep,
So
yep.
here's 93 Feet with Nicole Uncut. Hey guys, welcome to 93 Feet with Nicole Uncut and Reggie Bullock.
Bullock here on Bullock Island.
So Reggie, how did you come across this island? What is it about Belize? What's the story?
The thing about Belize, I came across this place here on YouTube. I was very intrigued on the heart shape of the island. I was able to, have my family come here and check out the project. I have a twin boy. One of my twins' name is Heart, and the other one name is Soul. So I felt like the structure of the island represented one of my twins, and just wanted to build a family brand and something that I can leave behind.
Okay.
So that's how I came across it on YouTube.
All right. Yeah. Was there a moment when you stood on this island and you were like, this is it, I did it? What did that feel like for you if you had that moment?
Yeah, that was a very good moment for me. So actually over here by the end of the B is one of the first days that I actually stepped on the island, and I was able to actually see that and stand there. And I just remember recording around, and I was like, man, watch what I do this place. Watch how I flip it. So that was the first word that I actually thought of, flip. And I was just thinking of, some HGTV type of things. Okay, I've seen a lot of woods, I've seen a lot of things, mangroves everywhere and stuff. And I just wanted to try to clean it up as best as I could. And just had the will to try to get it going.
And you brought your vision to life because it's beautiful. This is paradise.
Yes, thank you.
Have you connected with the local Belizean community? Like, what's your relationship like with the Belize people or the Belizean people here?
My connection is very good. I would say here in the south part of Belize, I do a lot of work in Placencia as far as, throwing camps and trying to give back to the kids.
Yeah.
I've participated in some little basketball games that they have on court. Because a lot of people don't see an NBA basketball player on the daily, and just being able to go out there and interact with the kids. I threw basketball camps. I threw 2 basketball camps already. 2 years ago, I threw one in Independence. This past year, I threw one in Placencia. It's a free camp. I give shoes to the kids. We compete. We go hard. I just try to teach them the skill. And I just try to, bring a lot of different people on to help, whatever that they do that they can help with. If it's massages, if it's icing, if it's being a doctor or a nurse or whatever, to be able to come and be around the camp. So I just try to do those different type of events within the community.
So while you're here with your island as well, you're providing jobs for the local people and giving back to our community. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And one of these days I got to take you through jungle so we can do a basketball tournament for the kids over there.
Yes, I would love to.
What's your favorite Belizean food or dish?
My favorite Belizean food, I like the stewed chicken. Stewed chicken, beans and rice.
Yeah.
I love the snapper. I'm a big seafood person for real. So I love the snapper. The hogfish. I love all the lobster, and so everything right here that the sea pretty much really have. I'm pretty much eating it. But I'll probably say one of my go-tos real quick that I'll probably try to get is probably like some snapper, some fried snapper or something.
Okay. And you like the hoodoo, right?
Yes, I love the hoodoo.
All right. Can you say something in Creole?
Motherfucker!
Okay, so where do you see this island in the next 5 years?
I see this island as, you want to know the real?
Yes, real, raw, and uncut.
Uncut. So I see this island as, it's like a Google project. It's like anything that Google, anything that Apple, any one of those guys started, it starts small to be able to become something big in generations. So I feel like I'm putting the blueprint down, the foundation down for my kids, my grandkids to be able to carry it on. But I see this wanting to be one of the best islands here in Belize, where people can come have fun, ride jet skis, jet cars, basketball, bird nests, volleyball, anything that you would want to do. I try to just bring it to here on this island. And so far it's been so good with the people coming to check it out and getting good reviews back on the island, and a good job that I've been doing. But like I said, I still feel like I'm in the beginning stages, and there's so much more that I want to do, but it's just like it's step by step by step. But so far it's been so good. So far it's the best island I've visited in Belize, and I'm Belizean, so don't take that as for granted. So how do you plan to incorporate the local Belizean culture into your vision for the island? Well, I would probably say that I start with hiring a lot of Belizeans, hiring people that, I can build trust with. The people love me here. I feel like, they treat me you know, I wouldn't say a king, but
Yeah.
I get king treatment when I'm
Yeah.
around here. A lot of people respect me. I respect those. I treat them just like they
Yes.
regular people. But
Yes.
you know, I try to escape America to be able to try to come here and try to create something. So I feel like this place has accepted me and to making this a home of mine, and I love it here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're very welcoming.
Yes.
So you guys, if you haven't yet, come to Belize and also visit Belize private island from Reggie Bullock, which is Bullock Island.
Yeah.
So what does peace look like for Reggie Bullock? And did you find peace here in Belize?
Yes, I definitely found peace here. Once I inserted myself into this heart here, I felt like I was placed here to create, to lead, and have that peace of mind that I never really had all my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I was always just a runner. I was always a person that, you know, just played basketball on the go all the time. Never really at home. So just being able to come here, relax, be around family, and just have all in one is probably like the best piece that I had in a while. Yep.
All right. Well, to end it off, let everybody know that's watching what is something that they might not know or don't know about Reggie Bullock.
One thing a lot of people may not know about me is I found my brother on Facebook. That's probably a cool little random thing that I actually did. I actually did the work to actually track him down, and I found him off Facebook just off of me remembering the name of me throwing a football with a young kid back in the day, and found him on Facebook. Took you, brother, a lot of years to actually respond and hit me back on Facebook, but I appreciate you. I love you. I'm glad we connected.
I'm glad you guys made that connection. I'm glad you came to Belize. I'm glad you found your paradise here because Belizeans are the best. So this island is amazing, and I wish and hope for more longevity and more blessings to you. And hopefully everything turns out well. Not hopefully, it is going to turn out well. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity. And that was exclusive interview with Nicole Uncut and Reggie Bullock. So make sure you like and subscribe this video for more to come. And we're also going to have the behind the scenes. So tune in, like, and subscribe. Follow us on all social medias, Fashion by Nicole, NICHOLE, and Nicole Uncut, and also Reggie Bullock.
Yep.
Bye.
Hey, this is Reggie Bullock here inside of Patricia's house, my grandmother's house. I named this after her. She's done so much for me in my life, wanted to carry on her legacy. So this is her house that I have built here on my private island. So I walk with Nicole here to show you exactly what I have inside of the house. So we walking now into the master bedroom of the house. This is the master bedroom. This is where I have my safe haven. I have a circle bed here. I have different couches and stuff around just to be able to chill, catch the view. The sunset is perfect right here. This is where I be at. Have a photo painting also that I have made of me here by Alex Sanker. He did a great job on this photo of here of me doing this.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. We'll come inside of the master bedroom, master bathroom.
To die for.
Yeah.
Wow.
Master bathroom here. Shower, closet, bathroom.
This is exclusive Nicole Uncut.
Also have a guest bathroom here. Back into the living room space. That would be my dining room area over there. Breakfast nook, kitchen, everything there. This here, and through these doors here, would be my weight room that I would have. Laundry room right here to the right. So I wanted to add a little bit of creativity to the island, so I added these 2 teardrops in honor of my sister, Kiosha, Maya Henderson, to carry on their legacy here on all the hard work that I've built and put into this island to continue to have their names, continue to keep living on. So this is their little sculptures here within the actual build of the island.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Your legacy lives on.
Here, we're coming upstairs to the second level. We are entering now into, I have 3 sons, Trey, Heart, and Soul. So this is one of my sons' room here. This is Heart room. This is the first twin of my boys. So this is his room here with a wraparound balcony, being able to see the solar, the game room, the basketball court. This is here.
He's gonna love this.
Yes.
The best view ever.
Yeah. This will be a this will be his own closet here that he would have. This is the bathroom that they would share here, Jack and Jill, that they would share as these rooms here. This is another room. Come back out, see the overview of the inside of the living room, sitting down to the kitchen. Come back down the extended hallway. This here will be my secret bookshelf, but it will be a game room inside of here. Movie theater, have movie theater chairs, watch movies, chill, family time.
That's a dope idea.
And then this is my oldest son room. He has the front view. I'm right below him. He has a closet and a bathroom here. And then we have an outside walk around balcony.
His view is nice. Well, all the views are nice.
Yeah.
We're straight to the Bullock Island sign.
Yes, straight here.
It's beautiful. Yes. And that is it for our interview with Reggie Bullock. Thank you, Reggie. You've built a name in the league. You've built an island, and you're building an even bigger legacy. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for everything you advocate for. We appreciate it. I appreciate you having me here on this beautiful paradise private island, and wish you many, many, many more blessings.
Well, we appreciate you here from Bullock Island on even having Nicole's Uncut podcast come here and have me onto the show. I appreciate everything that you bring in publicity to this island. Wish you well with your endeavors that you do with your podcast and all your interviews that you have going on. But, you know, we bring in attention to Belize, which is needed. And I feel like what you have going will be dope for the country and dope within your life. So continue to keep it going, and let's, you know, continue to keep building and make this podcast one of the best ones.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah.